Hello my witches, and today we will ranking the maps in.
Stop, merciless witch.
Who are you?
I am your script, which you forgot to edit after 3 months.
Can you please go? I just wanna do my ranking VID.
No, it was hard enough to escape your basement. It was much worse than with SIA, but you will do this video.
I'm sorry, but I can't do this video. I need to get more new view.
You will do it, or else I will destroy every other script, which you worked on for the future.
I hate my life. Hello my cute yitters, today we will talk about a game which I usually didn't wanted to do a video, but this old script was laying around and blackmails me if I don't do it. Prognight is every DBD killer's biggest nightmare, and mine one as well because you're getting pretty fast cancelled there. Why it is worse than DBD, why I refund it and more will you find out now. Let's start with weak arguments, because the good ones should always come to the end. Perks are important in a game like Propnight because it spices up the gameplay and allows for killers and survivors to play in different ways, not getting bored that easily, or just to experiment with items and abilities more for survivors and killers. This spice is, at least for me, needed because else it's getting pretty lame after just playing for half of an hour. The map is getting boring fastly too because there is no unique character in the map and many of those aren't there either. This game will die without it because it will just get boring easily. Having 3 to 4 maps aren't many. Dead by Daylight also started as well with that amount of maps. The problem is that you are not getting as much as fast updates like Dead by Daylight used to be in those days. With the combination of no perks does this game just rake with the definition from, technically a good game, but there could be more. This is not killing the momentum as much as perks do, but after seeing the same map with the same items 300 times will sooner or later be a problem in the game. Yes, this game also has the problem which Dead by Daylight has, the toxic community. This is a problem resulting from something which I will talk about in my last point, which I don't want to spoiler here yet because I need to get these watch hours, lol. I can't go any further in this point because we will talk about it in the last point, but this is a hard problem because if they are too many toxic players, they will blame those players which just wanted to play. Surprise! People will leave the game if it's too boring, nothing to level, or of the toxic players in the game. Propnight can't even reach 1,600 players anymore, and will die a slow death if there isn't anything to save it from it, aka like those other DBD-like games died. I don't want to repeat myself, but this is the result of not bringing too many updates, and from my last point again. If there aren't any streamers or ads for the game, how should people know that this game exists and wants to kill Dead by Daylight? Exact, just not. If there aren't many people who are watching this, won't it survive because, you know, nobody knows from it. I know this is a pretty weak point for me, but try to remember from where you heard Dead by Daylight for the first time, and tell me this isn't an argument. This game is actively forcing you to play as killer, even if you don't want to. Why is that a problem? Well, some people just don't want to play killer, and if they get forced to play killer there is a high potential for a refund there. Playing killer isn't fun sadly because of things which I resume in a few seconds, but forcing someone to do something in their private time in a game, in a multiplayer game, is just wrong to me, I'm sorry. Wait, hear me out before you start crying in the comments. Thanks. The survivors are overpowered because A, they are faster than killers. B, you can use doors to stun killers. You can use them multiple times to stun the killers, till he can finally break it. C, survivors can go invisible, in a way. They can transform into items. D, killers are slower while getting a survivor to a hook, and that they can get stunned if a survivor is hoping as an item to their body. This is too OP and just will give you almost a loss as a killer. There are also problems such as, the stun animations and stun time are too long, the abilities are too weak from the killers, the survivor recovers after a time, without any help. Too long cooldown from abilities for the killers. Those are problems which need to change fast before the hype from the game is dying because this game is a 4 vs 1 game, and if the vs 1 side is not getting played, the others can't play as well then, even if you want to force them or not. Also this game is a flying magnet which attracts some of the most toxic players ever, who are taking the game too seriously. Every update which is helping those weak killers is resulting in a shitstorm in the Steam reviews and in the Discord servers. It is funny to watch these sometimes, but in the end you have to get those players away, because these players will destroy the games, especially if the community isn't that big. But that was it for today. Thank you for watching and see you next time, where I hopefully am not getting blackmailed by myself. See ya, bye.